So the gradient of a line is a number representing its slope, means how steeper is that line on the grid. I'm gonna give you example of that. So there's example. So there's a grid here and the line is given as well. So we're gonna find the slope of this line, means which is a gradient. So how steeper is that line? So actually we use the formula for gradient. So I'm gonna write it down over here. So the formula for gradient is going to be is equal to rise over run. So I'm gonna explain properly now. So in this grid, so you're gonna pick any 2 points. So you can't pick a points over here because it's going to be hard. The answer is going to be decimals. So you're gonna pick a point. You can pick the point over here. You can pick a point over here as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick one point over here. This one is my point. So I'm gonna pick this point over here. These 2 points I'm gonna pick on the grid. So I'm gonna do rise over run. So I'm gonna start from here and I'm gonna need to go over there. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 1 and 2. So rise. So how much is rise gonna be? So this is 1 and 2. So I can see that rise is 2 and the run is 1. If you start from here, 1 and 2, the run is going to be 2 as well. So 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1. So the answer for this one is going to be 1. So let's choose other point as well. Now let's say I'm going to choose this point, and I can choose one point over here. So we're going to do rise over run. So you can start from here, 1, 2, 3. So our rise is 3. I'm gonna write it down over here. Rise is 3. Run is going to be 1, 2, and 3. So run is going to be 3 as well. So 3 divided by 3 is going to be 1. So you can pick any points, any 2 points, and if you do rise over run, so you're gonna get same answer anywhere on the grid. Let's say if you choose this point and that point, so do rise 1, 2, 1 and 2. So 2, 2, 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1. So rise over run is going to be 1. So this is the concept how you can find the gradient from a line. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the positive gradient and the negative gradient. Okay guys, so you can see here, so this red line is the gradient of this red line is going to be positive, and the gradient of this negative is this blue line is going to be negative. So if the line is going to be like this, so it's going to be positive gradient, and this is going to be negative gradient. So we're going to do more practice of the question as well. Okay guys, so there's another example. So in this example we're going to find the gradient with the help of 2 formulas. Now first we're going to do rise over run. So I'm going to write it down over here, gradient. So we're going to pick any 2 points. So I can see this point is touching that line, so I'm going to pick this point, and this other one I'm going to pick this point. Okay, so we're going to do rise over run. So 1, 2, 3 and 1. So rise is 3. I'm going to write down the formula over here, rise over run. This is going to be 3 over 1, which is going to be 3. So that's the one formula to find the gradient. Now we're gonna find the gradient with the help of the formula as well. So it's going to be same. So let's say we choose these 2 points. Let's find with the help of the formula, do we get the same answer? So I'm going to choose this point. So we're going to find the coordinates of these points. So let's say the coordinates of this point is going to be 2, 5. So this is 2 and 5. And the coordinates of this point is going to be 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. Now we got the coordinates of a line. So I'm going to write it down over here. Let's say A, this is 2 and 5. And let's say this is B. I'm going to write it down over here. A and B. So B is 1 and 2. Now I know that 2 is X and 5 is Y, and 1, this is X and this is Y. So I'm gonna say this is X1 and this is Y1, and this is going to be X1, this is this is X2, and this is Y2, because we already got X1. Now we have a formula to find the gradient as well, so I'm going to write it down. So M represent gradient, so I'm going to do Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So this is a formula, you need to remember this one. Y2 minus Y1 X2 minus X1. When the 2 point is given like this, A and B, then with the help of this formula we can find the gradient as well. So now we're going to substitute the values. Y2 we know is 2, so 2 minus 1. Now we got Y1 is 5, so minus 5, and X2 we got 1, and X1 we got minus 2. Are you guys with me? Hope so you understand this one. We just substitute the values in this formula, Y2 minus Y1, X2 minus X1, and the values is already given at the top. So now 2 minus 5 is going to be minus 3, and 1 minus 2 is going to be minus 1. So minus 3 divided by minus 1 is going to be 3. Now you can see that, so with the help of using formula we get the same answer like if we use the rise over run as well. So with the help of these two formulas we can find the gradient, and this question always comes in the exam, which is 2 marks or more than 2 marks as well. Okay, now I'm going to give you some questions, so please practice. Hope so you understand the gradient. If you have any questions, please leave comments. I will give you the answer. Thank you. Okay guys, these are the questions. Is the 4 questions to these questions, and to find the answer please pause the video, then you'll be able to do it. When you finish this one, then you can do the next question. This is question number 3. Please pause the video to do this question, and that's question number 4. Okay, now I'm gonna give 4 more questions. If you have a points, then how you can find the answer for that one. Yeah, so there is more questions. So there's a 2 point is given, so you can do as many as you can, but first you should do 4 questions, and there's a 2 point is given. I'm gonna write the formula so you can try the question. The formula is going to be, so the M is equal to Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So let's say if the point is given like a 1, 4, so this is going to be X1 and this is going to be Y1, and the other one is going to be 3 and 10. So this is going to be X2 and this is going to be Y2. Just substitute in this formula, you will get the answer. Is easy peasy and so simple. Hope so you enjoy the video and you understand the gradient. If you like my video, please give me thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.